All right, y'all, continuing with Don Russ. We did 87 Don Russ wax packs from the box a few days ago. Just did 2 videos, 2 packs each of 88 Don Russ from the box. Let's go a little north up to Canada and do 1988 Leaf, which is the Canadian version of Don Russ. We're going to do 2 videos, 2 packs in each video. Nothing on the bottom. And if you notice, this box looks very similar to the Don Russ box, but it's not as tall. And these cards are actually Don Russ cards. The only way you can tell that this is not Don Russ and it's Leaf is the French that's on the front. Looks like, oh boy, looks like we're getting down, y'all. Oh, we're going to retire this box today. Picked this box up from McNulty Sports Cards, so you know what that means. We're going to be in the market for another box. I didn't realize we were that low. These are going to be 10 card packs, as the 88 Leaf set, I believe, is about 360 cards, something like that, whereas the Don Russ set is 660. There are no notable rookie cards according to Beckett for 88 Leaf, so we're just going to stick with what we have for Don Russ. We've got the Ken Caminiti coming in at $2. Tom Glavine, $3, made the Hall of Fame in 2014. Roberto Alomar, $2, made the Hall of Fame in 2011. Mark Grace, $2. Jay Buhner, 50 cents. Jay Bell and Ellis Burks, 40 cents. Matt Williams, 75 cents. So we'll be looking for those rookies. Typically, the Leaf cards hold the same value as the Don Russ cards. There's also 2 exclusive Leaf cards. They're called Canadian Greats. I believe one is George Bell. I think the other one is Tim Wallach. You only find those in the Leaf sets. So we'll see if we can't pull those. We do have some wax staining and residue on the back of the Benito Santiago cards. We're going to go ahead and toss him out. Like to put a better copy in my complete set, but that's what the front of the Leaf cards look like. Obviously up here it says Leaf 88. That's one difference. On the back we've got some French down here, English above it, and same thing here, English and then French. Puzzle piece is going to be a Don Russ puzzle piece. It says Leaf on it, but so does the puzzles you get in the Don Russ packs. There's just one puzzle. So here is the Stan Musial puzzle piece, which was the puzzle for 1988. I do include the ones I open up in the Leaf packs in the Leaf set, though, even though they're the same exact puzzle as what you'd get in Don Russ. For cards, we've got Floyd Yeomans. Oh, these corners are looking good, y'all. Got Joe Carter, sweet. We pulled his Don Russ card in one of the packs we just opened. Bobby Bowe, sweet on the Bobby Bonilla. We'll throw him some love today. Don Russ Diamond Kings card of Andy Van Slyke. Now the front of the DKs, you can't tell the difference between if it's a Don Russ or a Leaf. So you got to flip the card over. There's your French. And then you've got English and French on the DKs. That's how you can tell. Very cool on that. Oh, nice. Very nice. Leaf 88. Don Russ Diamond King, and my favorite player, Alan Trammell. That's awesome. Real happy about getting that card. Real happy it didn't succumb to wax residue too. Got Pete and Cavaglia, Jim DeShays. Nice, another Don Russ Diamond King of Jack Clark. I'm a big fan of the DKs. And finally, Jose Guzman. Let's take a look at this second pack. Got some wax residue, a little bit of staining on the back of the Jerry Brown card. So unfortunately, we're going to have to toss out Mr. Brown. Here is our Stan Musial puzzle piece. Very cool on that. Picked up another DK of Glenn Hubbard. Another DK of Cal Daniels. Awesome. Wow, a lot of DKs. Got another Pete and Cavaglia. Another Jim DeShays. Oh, nice. Donruss Diamond Kings card of Mark McGwire. That's a good one to get for 88 Leaf. Rick Russell. Oh, nice. I was going to mention it, but... So we picked up Alan Trammell, my favorite player, by the way. We picked up his base card and his DK. That is awesome. That is very cool. Loving that. I know I put him front and center, but let's put him over here. We'll highlight him when we go through. Barry Larkin. Very nice on the Barry Larkin. I believe that might be his second year card. Throw him some love. And finally, John Kruk. Very nice. All right, so we picked up, got the Barry Larkin. That's key. Picked up Bobby Bowe. Real happy about that. Picked up a bunch of DKs. Got Mark McGwire. Sweet. Got Cale Daniels. Glenn Hubbard. Jack Clark. Andy Van Slyke. And Alan Trammell with his DK and his base card. That's awesome. That is awesome. Real happy. Those were fun packs. Lost 2 to Wax Residue, but thankfully, well, Benito Santiago would have been a cool card to hang on to. But we'll hold off for a better copy. Just so you know, these Christmas lights that the wife put out, they are not blinking. They only blink in the video. I noticed that when I was watching the last video. That's interesting. All right, folks, there you have it. Double shot of 1988 Leaf. 10 card wax packs from the box. That was video 1 of 2, packs 1 and 2. Stay tuned, y'all. We're going to do video 2 of 2, the last 2 packs in our box.